Namaste. Well, I decided to do a reading today to see, what's best I can be doing, giving humanity, what's the best I can be doing now. And the center shows what it is. I mean, now, at the moment, sorry guys, but yeah, a bit bored, a bit, yeah, I've been doing this for, speaking on the YouTube channel now, since 1999. So I've been doing this for quite some time, speaking more from, East Indian and that type of traditions and stuff. And so it's a bit boring, as it is. But what it says to be doing is, again, still continue the fire, the integrity, again, through Kundalini, through that awakening of that energy. This is like, you've got the spine and you've got the channels. It's like, okay. So continue in that fire of integrity. Speaking of that, underneath of it we have Stone of the Ancestors. So that deep knowledge that comes from, all the things that have been for lifetimes. Okay, higher good, guidance, choice, to continue to give that out to people. And what we have on it starting here is this my karmic thing, it's it gotta fulfill my karma, continue to fulfill my karma as a teacher. This is usually medicine man, shaman, medicine man, whatever you want to call someone that's done the spiritual path, has the truth, has that light. So it's my karma to continue to bring that forward. Again, on the other side of it is counting coup, victory, because I will get in somebody's face if I need to, have no trouble telling the truth like it is and standing up for it, and just, I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to be one of those that's, shrinking violet and it's all love and it's all light and it's all sweet and it's, no, if I need to get in somebody's face and say like it is, I'll do that. I'll stand up for it. Again, and then the last card we have is the expression, water, be fluid. So it's telling me, be fluid. It's time to, again, some changes. I get that now. The more of the Native American influence is coming in, because the spiritual thing, it just integrates through all persuasions. Okay, so this seems to be the new energy that's coming in, more of this type of energy. And again, working with people, getting them, what I see now really with so many suicides and things, that people really are out of balance. It's really about getting people to how to go into their inner selves, how to get balance, grounding. It's so needed because people are so ungrounded, unbalanced. I see a lot of times with New Age stuff, people are very ungrounded. They really need to come back to the earth, come back to grounding, come back to a sense of stability, because they don't have it. They get really airy-fairy type stuff. Again, they become vegetarianism, and it's become, again, very ungrounded. One thing, if you are, again, in the midst of Kundalini awakening, and I tell people you're really ungrounded, you need to have meat to ground yourself. It's very, very important. So again, people have become very ungrounded. They're too much in their mind, too much in mind spin, not in spirit, not in heart center, not into that understanding of how everything is interrelated. Okay. And so that's what I see coming up now. It's going through yet again another metamorphosis, if you will. Because I've been speaking more from the position of more East Indian, more for a lot of years. I've been speaking of non-duality. I've been speaking in terms of, Hindu terms and stuff, Sanskrit terms, etc. Okay, so maybe it's time to shift gears again. Like I said, all my turquoise is coming out again. It was going through another shift again. It appears I'm going through another shift. So I'm looking at getting on the road within the next couple days. I've decided I'm doing my cross-country jaunt. It's time. I wanted to visit, maybe go up to Zuni, go see what's happening again, the Navajo reservation, what's going on there, go up to, by Pine Ridge, up to South Dakota, check out the Dakotas again, and just I'm doing my thing again. Maybe go to some powwows, do some dancing, do some more, of that inner thing. So, yeah, that's all I can say. Even when you complete to realization and everything deconstructs, doesn't mean that there are not other karmic things, that you play out the karma of your life. You play out these things. They come up and the body goes through what it goes through, and you continue to do that journey. Okay? Doesn't mean you're looking for anything. There's nothing more for me to look for, to uncover. When everything deconstructs and that divine spirit, whether you call it, again, doesn't matter what you call it, whether you call Shiva or you call it, the divine is that 0 point balance, whether you call it Kali, whether you call it Wankan Tanka, whether you call it Great Spirit, whether you call it Allah, whether you call it Yahweh, doesn't matter. It's all the same singular one spirit. Okay. That manifests, and you see it in a different light depending on different cultural type things. Just a different scenery. Okay, that's all. Different scenery. Different view along the way, but it all comes to the same end. The end point of the journey is the same. Doesn't matter which path you take, but you got to pick one path. Okay, pick one path or the other so that you can get some depth. Okay, so that's so important. Don't dig little holes here and there everywhere, because you get no depth. You need to stay with one thing and really go to the full depth of it so that everything can deconstruct and one can have that truth. Okay, finally get to that internal truth. Again, so it doesn't matter, as you've seen the other day when I started reading from the Indian spirit of here, same truth. In the end, it's the same wisdom, same truth that comes forward. Oh, they have one, which is so true. I'm going to leave you with this one. Religion, and this was one, I don't know, I don't remember the name of who said that. It was one of the medicine men or one of the chiefs that said, religion is for those who fear hell. Spirituality is for those that have already been there. So, that is so true. If you really walk a spiritual path, then you confront the hell realms. You have to go through those first. You have to confront the illusion, the delusion, and the fears that are driving one. Those all have to be confronted first. And when you walk through those, okay, and you've gone to the other side of it. Then you become spiritual, not religious. Men like religion because it gives you do's and don'ts and dogmas and this and that, and they can feel proud of themselves. I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, you know, all these confinements. But spirituality is not boxed in those confinements. Spirituality comes from the heart, not from the mind. Men kind of want to be in the mind. That's why they like religion. But spirituality comes from the heart. Okay? Religion comes from the mind. Spirituality comes from the heart. So I'm going to leave that here for now. And I hope everyone has a great day. Namaste. See you online.